Huge stack, huge stack.
Hi guys, Matticustattooi here today, and today I'm here to film a new huge stack of Blu-Ray update. I have got a new wide-angle lens on this camera, so hopefully the video quality will be a bit better, and you can see a lot more around me as well. But yes, welcome to a new huge stack of Blu-ray update. I've got a lot to show you. I picked up quite a bit today, I suppose maybe a bit too much, but yeah, I've got some great quality titles here, I hope, and I can't wait to show you them. So yeah, we might as well get on with it, hadn't we? But yes, first up, I picked up, all these are from HMV by the way, some great deals in there today, a great 5 for 30 as well. But first of all I picked up Paris, Texas, a film by Wim Wenders. I've heard a lot of comparisons of this in the past to The Straight Story, so that instantly piqued my interest. I did used to own the Criterion of this, but obviously now I don't own the region 3 Blu-ray player anymore, I can't actually view it, so got rid of that some time ago, and looking forward to watching this version as well. But yes, as I say, I've been looking forward to watching this for quite some time, just never got around to it, and now I've finally picked it back up again. I can. Stars Harry Dean Stanton. He also has a little cameo in The Straight Story as well, which is quite cool, and obviously the same comparisons and everything like that just made me wanted to pick it up. So yeah, Wim Wenders, Paris, Texas. Next up is a Japanese film by Takashi Kitano. I know he's quite a renowned Japanese director and actor and things like that. I've not really delved into much Japanese cinema in the past, so I thought I'd give this a try. And it is Hanabi. Yeah, really looking forward to checking this out. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I know he actually wrote, directed, and is the lead character in this, so that's quite an impressive thing to do from the start off. But yeah, I've heard it's quite dramatic in places, and it's got quite a few comedic elements to it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I don't watch much Japanese cinema, and if I do, it tends to be mainly dramas. But this is a drama as well, but you know, I'm trying to branch out a bit more with my Asian cinema, so. But yeah, Hanabi, really looking forward to checking this out. Shame it didn't come with the slipcover. I know that was a first pressing thing. I think they limit those to about 1,000 copies, obviously because these are quite out there titles. But yes, a Third Windows release, and I'm very much looking forward to checking this out. Other Third Windows films I've had in the past have been Confessions, Memories of Matsuko, all those great films from great Japanese directors. So very much looking forward to checking this out, and it is Hanabi. Next up, I picked up a box set that had to come back into my collection, and is of course the Godfather trilogy, the Coppola restoration. Yeah, the first two films I actually featured in both the first and second annual 24-hour movie marathons that I ever did. Did that make sense? First 24-hour movie marathons that I ever did, yeah. But yeah, they both featured in that marathon, in 1 and 2. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to revisiting these films at some point. These had to come back in my collection. I have got the big box set there, which I kept from a while ago, so very much looking forward to digging back into these films again. Really can't wait to watch them again. But yeah, I've still yet to see the third one. You know, I've heard a lot of crap about it in the past, but yeah, I just really can't wait to check these films out again and finally watch the third one. You never know, I might like it. Next up, we have a 2 for 25 deal that I did in HMV. Another 2 Ghibli films. Really getting to Studio Ghibli at the minute, especially Hayao Miyazaki. And these are 2 films I have seen. The other film I watched last week for the first time, and this I watched about 2 years ago. So I'm very much looking forward to revisiting this, and it is Kiki's Delivery Service. From what I remember, I really enjoyed it. Really loved the English dub. I have actually never watched a Studio Ghibli film in its original Japanese dub yet. The main reason being is that I watch all of these with my daughter, and obviously she can't read subtitles yet, so that's the main reason behind it. Other than that, I will go back one day and revisit them in their original soundtracks. But other than that, yeah, I remember really enjoying this. I believe Kirsten Dunst voiced Kiki. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, really looking forward to checking this out again. It's Kiki's Delivery Service. And the next one up is a film that is now in my top 20 films of all time. I'm not sure where to place it yet, but it is Spirited Away. Absolutely amazing film. I can't put into words what I felt when I was watching this. Visually, it is absolutely stunning. I don't ever get into like synopsis of the films. I think I mentioned in my last video that I'm not really good at explaining films. I've got all the emotions, but I just don't know how to put it into words. But yeah, Spirited Away, absolutely amazing. I'm sure if you guys have seen it, then you'll know. But if you haven't, I highly recommend checking out Spirited Away. I would like to get the original Japanese Blu-ray release for this. I think they are region free. I'm not 100% on that, but I will have to check that out at some point. But yeah, Spirited Away, absolutely fantastic. Definitely my favourite Ghibli so far. I am working through them quite quick now, so that could change with time. But yeah, Spirited Away is definitely my top contender at the minute. So yeah, Spirited Away. Next up, we have a 5 for 30 deal that I did, and I was amazed to see some of these titles in that selection. I got 4 Arrow Video titles and 1 BFI title. The first title I got was the BFI one, and it is a Kira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. I was amazed to see this in the deal. In the past I've been to HMV and this has been like £13. Obviously now I've not got the region free Blu-ray player, perfect time to pick it up again, and especially at £6 per title. And this edition will do me perfectly fine. I know BFI do a lot into their restorations. But yeah, really can't wait to watch this again. I remember the first time I watched this was actually on the Blu-ray Brothers channel. I did one of their first watch Japanese, I think it was a Japanese week. I'll put a link to that video down below if you want to hear my full thoughts on this film. But yeah, absolutely amazing film. One of the best recommendations I've ever had, probably, from Razor Wire Reviews. But yeah, really can't wait to check this out again, especially on Blu-ray this time as well, because I didn't watch it on Blu-ray last time. But yeah, Seven Samurai, really cannot wait to check this out again. Yeah, no more needs to be said. Next up is another Japanese film. It is an Arrow Video title. The next 4 are Arrow Video titles, which were all on the 5 for 30 deal, which I was quite surprised at, but very happy. Yeah, the first one up is Takashi Miike's The Happiness of the Katakuri's, I believe is how it's pronounced, I'm not too sure. But yes, this is actually a remake of Kim Ji-woon's The Quiet Family, so I'm very, very intrigued to see this. I believe this is more of a musical adaptation of Kim Ji-woon's The Quiet Family. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. It looks absolutely batshit crazy, as you can tell from that artwork there. I have watched little snippets of trailers and things like that, but I want to go into this sort of blind to sort of seek out the comparisons and the different ways he's made the film. Obviously you've got a South Korean version and the Japanese version, so the cultures are quite similar, but they're very different in a lot of ways. So, but yes, The Happiness of the Katakuri's, very much looking forward to seeing this, and I'm sure the transfer looks great, being Arrow Video. But yes, very much looking forward to seeing this, The Happiness of the Katakuri's. Next up, we have another Arrow Video title, and that one is King of New York. Yeah, starring Christopher Walken. I didn't actually realise this until I picked it up today. It also stars Lawrence Fishburne and Wesley Snipes, which is absolutely brilliant. 2 actors I like quite a bit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out. From different reviews that I read on IMDb and stuff, it's sort of a gangster film set in, obviously, New York. But yeah, it looks like a great crime film. Really looking forward to checking this out. I remember when it first came out, actually, I remember watching a lot of people's steelbook unboxings and just this general unboxing. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing this. From the weight of it, it doesn't feel like it's got a booklet inside. I think I've seen before other people have said that it doesn't contain a booklet, but that's okay with me. You know, for £6, an Arrow Video title, spot on. As of course with all these Arrow Videos as well, and the BFI, they all came with a ton of special features. I'm sure you've all seen them all before though, so I won't bother reading them out. Right, next up we have Thief, a Michael Mann film starring James Caan. Yeah, I've been intrigued by this for quite some time. James Caan's an actor that I like quite a bit, to be fair. Obviously from The Godfather and Misery. Yeah, he's in a lot of my favourite films, so I'm very much looking forward to seeing this. And again, at £6, it was the right price point for a blind buy. As with a lot of these are blind buys that I picked up today. But again, another crime film, I believe about a jewellery heist. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing this. I've only ever seen one other of Michael Mann's works, as Last of the Mohicans, which I didn't love, but I thought it was visually stunning. But yeah, Thief, I'm very much looking forward to seeing this, and like I say, at that price point, I'm very, very happy. I believe the original release of this came with a slip as well, which was quite nice, but I'm quite happy with this. Next up, and the last of the 5 for the 30 deal. 5 for the 30? 5 for 30 deal. And it is Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive. Yeah, I've been very intrigued with this for a long, long time. From what I remember, I think I read about it probably, it's got to have been almost 10 years ago now. But yeah, Eaten Alive. It stars a very young Robert Englund. I think right before his Nightmare on Elm Street days, which is why I first heard about it, because I used to be very big into Nightmare on Elm Street series. I still am to a certain degree. I still love the films. But yes, Tobe Hooper, I believe it's all set on a soundstage, so it's very claustrophobic. A lot like Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a way. I'm not sure if this came before or after Texas Chainsaw. I'm not sure at all. But it does come with a deluge of special features, as with all Arrow video titles. But yes, booklet as well, of course. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing this. I haven't watched a good horror film in a long time. Well, I did actually. That's a lie. But I haven't watched a 80s horror film in a long time, to be fair. So I believe this was 80s. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. It could be 70s. But yes, Eaten Alive. Very much looking forward to seeing this. Looking forward to some cheesy horror action. And of course, the great Robert Englund is also in there, so that's going to be fantastic. So yeah, guys, Eaten Alive. Right, guys, next up, I picked this one up because I've owned this in the past and I've never got around to watching it, and I'm trying to finally work through the 1001 Movies to See Before You Die book, and this is of course in there, and this, I've heard from a lot of people, is an amazing film and homage to cinema, and it is Cinema Paradiso. Yeah, I've been wanting to see this for a very, very long time. Used to own the digipack version of this as well, but I decided to pick it up in the standard Amaray today. That version was actually in there, but I decided to go with the Amaray, just because I like lining all my clear Amarays up on the shelf, because I'm sad. What can I say? But yes, they do look nice uniformed on the shelf, to be fair. But yeah, Cinema Paradiso, I've heard a lot of great things about it, especially from you guys on here, and I really cannot wait to see this one. I believe it is Italian, I believe. Yeah, Italian. But yes, I actually won Best Foreign Language Film Oscars on it, got 5 BAFTAs, which is amazing. Best Actor, Original Screenplay and Score. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Really cannot wait to dig into this one, and I really cannot wait to watch Cinema Paradiso. Next up, we have again another classic film that I've never seen and I've always wanted to, and it is Federico Fellini's 8½. Again, another film from the book. You know, I'm really trying to watch as many classic films as I can, and I believe the perfect format's going to be to watch that is going to be the 24-hour movie marathon. So a lot of these titles that you're seeing now are going to feature within the marathon. But yes, Federico Fellini's 8½. Really cannot wait to see this one. Comes in a nice little almost Criterion case. From Argent Films, which I have owned this edition before, never got around to watching the film, but this also contains a 50-minute documentary called The Lost Ending, Fellini and others talking about the making of 8½, as well as that film's famously lost alternative ending in English and Italian. But yes, again, a lot of lot of special features. This is also remastered in HD from the original print, which I think is awesome. But yeah, really cannot wait to see this. Again, another homage to cinema. I believe it's about a failing director that used to be quite big, and he's trying to write a new film, but he's having a lot of difficulties with it. So again, it's another film about film, which I love. I really loved another film that reminds me of that is Hugo, Martin Scorsese's Hugo. So yeah, I just love films like that discuss film. It's fascinating to me. But yes, Federico Fellini's 8.5. Really cannot wait to see this one. Next up we have a silent film, one that I knew nothing about until I went to HMV today. Saw it on the shelf, decided to pick it up, and it is called Shooting Stars, which I believe is a British silent film. From what I read on the back, a must-see for silent cinema fans. Shooting Stars is a brilliant and assured debut from British filmmaker legend Anthony Asquith, who oversaw the production despite the directing credit going to A.V. Bramble. Yes, this is from when's it from? 1928. So quite early on. But yes, very much looking forward to seeing this. As I say, I know absolutely nothing about this film whatsoever. Just decided to pick it up on the spur of the moment today. Did a quick IMDb check as I always do. But yes, very much looking forward to seeing it. Yeah. He's actually credited Anthony Asquith and A.V. Bramble on the spine as well, which I think is quite cool. Yeah. But yeah, lots of special features again. As you do with BFIs and massive cinemas and Arrows, you always get a fuck ton of special features, which I love. But yes, Shooting Stars is looking to be like a good film. So I really cannot wait to check this out. Let me know if you've seen it, guys, down in the comments. Obviously, this is probably going to be another one that I'll feature in the marathon. Next up, and the last two now, are both Charlie Chaplin's. The first up is The Great Dictator. This is going to be my first ever Charlie Chaplin film. I think it's the one that appeals to me the most. I do like watching World War II documentaries and things like that, and I've always had a interest in learning about that era of time and how dictators came to be. So I think this one probably appealed to me the most out of the selection so far. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing this one. I've heard many great things about it. I know there are other more acclaimed Chaplin films, but all of his films are acclaimed, I believe. But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing this. I did used to own the box set right before I got rid of my collection. Yeah, I did used to own the box set right before I got rid of my collection. But now I want to taste before I buy the box set back, if you get what I mean. So if I do buy the box set back, if I do enjoy Chaplin's films, then of course I will be buying the box set back with all his films in. Because to buy these separately, I think they're all about £10 each. I mean, Amazon's about £10. This was £13 in HMV today. Well, not a bad price to pick it up there and then. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. It's got a few special features: Chaplin Today, The Great Dictator, behind the scenes in colour, extracts from the films in the Chaplin collection and trailers. But yes, looking forward to seeing this one. Can't wait to check it out. And last but not least is again Charlie Chaplin, The Mutual Comedies. This is a 2-disc set. There comes with a nice slipcover. I've looked at this on Amazon before, and it's the same price online, same price on Amazon. But yeah, I was looking at this in store today, and I decided to pick it up. It contains The Floorwalker, The Fireman, The Vagabond, 1 AM, The Count, The Pawn Shop, Behind the Screen, The Rink, Easy Street, The Cure, The Immigrant, and The Adventurer. I think all told it adds up to 356 minutes, which is pretty awesome for £23, considering that 2 of these Chaplin films cost about £26 all told together. So that's quite good, to be fair. But yeah, I believe these range from 1916 to 1917, so these will be the earliest films that I've ever seen. But yeah, there's a booklet in here, I believe, as well. I will do an unboxing at some point, probably during the marathon of all these films. But yeah, these 12 films I'm really looking forward to seeing. But yeah, Charlie Chaplin, The Mutual Comedies. And that's it for this video, guys. I have made some more progress in the room, as hopefully you can see, although you can't see a great deal in here at the minute. But yes, I have actually moved a TV in here now, which you can't see, so I don't know, I'm standing to the side. But yes, I will do a little updated movie room tour as soon as I've got it a bit more ready to what I would like to show you. I've added some more shelves. There's also a TV in here now. I'm going to get a beanbag for the corner, so I can actually watch films in here, which will be nice. It's a bit cramped, to say the least, but for me at least it's okay. If there's something I want to watch that my wife doesn't want to watch, then at least I've got this space where I can come and watch it, which is a vast majority of my films. But yes, really cannot wait to do the 24-hour movie marathon. Really looking forward to doing it this year. A lot of great films I've never seen before, a lot of silent cinema, a lot of 80s classics, and a lot of classic cinema in general. So I'm hopefully going to do it a bit better than last year, because obviously last year's never got released. But yeah, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments any of the titles that you've seen, just let me know your thoughts on any of the titles. So let me know your thoughts on any of the titles if you want. But yeah, guys, I look very much forward to seeing your comments down below. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please comment and like down below, and I'll see you all on the next one.